Alright, and we lit. Take Notes TV is the one and only notes, and we still taking over. Tune in, tune in, tune in. You already know the vibes, man. Today is Friday, freaking Friday, April 14th, 2023. Shout out that TNT gang, 19K, 300 plus 30. Real sturdy with it. Get situated. Get with me. Come on, tune in. We moving fast today. You already know the vibes, how I give it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all early. It ain't even 12 o'clock yet. Only reason I ain't come early is because I really got business to take care of today. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still with y'all. Get them t-shirts. You see the boy rocking the Take Notes TV t-shirt, supporting the gang, TNT gang. The shit is real. It's official. Go get a t-shirt. Support the gang. Ride with me. You feel me? I need everybody to lock in today. Lock in, lock in, lock in. You already know the subject of the matter. Did China Mac get beat down? I got a lot to report on that, so y'all got to get with me because it is some truth to the matter. It's not clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Shit happened, and I reported to you on my live section, which y'all see right here. You know what I'm saying? If you're late to the party, make sure you go check out my live section. My live section updating y'all all the vibes, everything I'm reporting to you. See right here, this is 4 days ago. I gave y'all the vibes. Y'all got to start taking notes. The name of the channel is Take Notes TV. Take notes. Ride with me. Don't be late to the party. Be on point. Come on. Stop lacking. All right, hold on 2 seconds, and we're going to get straight to the stories at hand for today. You know what I'm saying? Tune in with me. Hit that like notification and subscribe. Really get right with me today. Hit that like noti and subscribe today and really get right with the gang. Stop playing like we really moving. Like we really got 8 million views. Like we really got 19,000 subscribers from the bottom. I started this off at iPhone 6. Like there's no cap in my rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing. See somebody who's really bubbling. I'm going to really get y'all tuned in today because I ain't playing today, man. All right, first story of the day. I reside out in the DMV right now. This is major news to the DMV. Racist NFL owner Dan Snyder agrees to sell the Commanders to Magic Johnson and Josh Harris for $6.5 billion. You hear me? Shout out Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? According to reports, the Washington Commanders will soon be under new ownership as unpopular Dan Snyder has agreed to sell the team in principle to an ownership group headed by Magic Johnson and Sixers owner Josh Harris. The official price point for the team is a whopping $6.05 billion, which is said to be fully financed. However, the deal isn't official nor is it exclusive, meaning other bidders, particularly Canadian billionaire Steve Apostolopoulos, could join in on this purchase. All right, whenever the transaction is finalized, it will be the biggest sale of a sports franchise in history, surpassing the Denver Broncos, who were recently sold to Walmart billionaire Bob Walton for $4.6 billion. All right, so we hoping Magic Johnson can make history, do something legendary, gets a black owner in the NFL. We rooting for you, Magic. We support you on this initiative. You know what I'm saying, Dan? You had your time. You know what I'm saying. You pretty much brought the organization down. But I want to shout out. I want to shout out. Hold on 1 second. Hold on one moment, yo. Oh my God, I can't even think of this dude's name, man. He's real major to the culture too. But anyway, the defensive end. Oh my God, I cannot think of his name, yo. All right. Anyway, he just got a New Balance deal. The defensive end. He went to DeMatha High School. You know what I'm saying? And he just got he's the first athlete NFL athlete to get a New Balance deal. You know what I'm saying? And that's real major news. I want to shout out for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chase Young. I knew it was Chase. Chase Young, first NFL athlete to get a New Balance deal. Shout out Chase Young. So big things coming to for the culture with the Washington Commanders. Hopefully y'all can turn it into wins on the football field. You know what I'm saying? Your QB situation is real suspect, but we like the direction the organization is moving, and Take Notes TV is saluting y'all. Sorry for all the disruption, y'all, but we moving how we moving. Next thing, we got to give y'all an update on Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? A lot's been going on in the world. We ain't talking about all the good black men, and what they dealing with right now. Right now, Jamie Foxx's daughter reveals he had a medical complication that he's recovering from. We want to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is, and appreciate your prayers. The family asks for your privacy during this time. Whatever, Jamie, you're going through right now, you know what I'm saying? We're keeping my prayers up for you. You're an outstanding actor, talented musician, you know what I'm saying? 101 for the culture. definitely an influence on me growing up. You're definitely a part of the culture, Jamie Foxx, and we praying for you, for a quick, fast, healthy recovery during these tragic, dark times. You hear me? Tune in, tune in, tune in. Just gave y'all two quick stories right there for the gang. We moving how we moving. Today's Friday, April 14th, 2023. Take Notes TV is on the move. Over 8 million views. Hit that chat, hit that like, hit that notification. Grab a t-shirt. Support my movement because we really moving. Y'all really think y'all know stuff. Y'all really, I really be putting y'all on game sometimes, yo. And y'all not paying attention, but it's all good because I'm gonna keep moving. I guarantee you that. But we talking about China Mac getting jumped today, but we not there yet. We got some more important stuff to cover, So tune in with the gang. We moving. All right. If you have not checked out my live, I reported this 5 days ago. This is something near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's this video right here. Something near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, uh, Bryce Brooks, was tragically passed away and had to go to heaven early. After attempting to save 4 children from drowning down in Florida. You know what I'm saying? It's garnered a lot of attention. My cousin, Alfred Shivy Brooks, he's very popular in the teacher community and in the hip hop community. As I had mentioned before in my video, when I was growing up, he was a Fresh Prince of East Orange. There's no kizzy on that, no cap on that rap. A lot of celebrities have reached out during this time. It's even made it to No Jumper, as I'm showing you guys right now. I believe. Make sure y'all show. Let me. Yeah, it made it to No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm showing y'all right now. It made it to Fox 5 News. It's getting a lot of news coverage. So that's why I'm speaking into more detail on the subject matter. I just want to let y'all know I appreciate all the prayers and love and support I've gotten from everybody. And for my cousin, I appreciate y'all supporting the GoFundMe. I appreciate all celebrities reaching out. You can see me right here on my Instagram talking about this. I said this is my family, and this has really hit us hard. Me and my family are devastated by this loss, but we know Bryce is a true hero and an inspiration to others. Thank you for your prayers and support during this dark time. RIP Bryce Brooks, and I shout out my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Me and No Jumper, we not really rocking with each other, but I did tune in to Adam saying he did some soul searching. You know what I'm saying? This is a step in the right direction, highlighting stuff like this. A tragic fallen hero. I just want to let y'all know my cousin's GoFundMe he has for Bryce Brooks is also in the work. A lot of people support it, and they're working on a scholarship in Bryce's name. So only righteousness and positivity we're trying to push while my cousin heals from something so tragic and devastating to my family and to him and his wife Crystal and his youngest son, who I'm not going to say out of respect and courtesy, but my whole family is devastated by this. All right, but we do appreciate y'all love and support, and we're going to try to keep the faith and keep moving forward the best way we can. But I'll let y'all know one time for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, just because I don't tell you everything I got going on, I'm a human too. I got stuff going on. All this foolishness that I report on, I try to give y'all a message. My cousin is part of the reason why. Like, I move with a form of integrity and responsibility when I'm reporting this news. It's not my fault that hip hop is full of foolishness and smoke and mirrors, you know what I'm saying? But I love this culture and I embrace it, and I tell y'all what is what from my perspective and what is not, you know what I'm saying, how we should move accordingly. So y'all really gotta take notes. Like, Take Notes TV is really about this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So tune in. All right, on some basketball drama, we keeping the smoke light. Then we want to get to the big smoke. You know what I'm saying? Spencer Dinwiddie, Kyle Kuzma. Shout out to DMV, former Washington Wizards. Kyle Kuzma, current Washington Wizard. You know what I'm saying? Former teammates of one another, and they've been going back and forth, taking shots at one another. So we're gonna recap and show you how it all started with Dinwiddie coming at Kyle Kuzma after Kuzma got at him. So we're gonna show y'all this. Tune in, tune in.
Actually, it wasn't even a back and forth. He sort of came at you, and you said they're not trying to play winning basketball. He responds on Twitter. The funny thing is, they don't play winning basketball. But you didn't do anything else on Twitter. Do you have a response now that it's been some time?
Oh man, didn't I just say I was petty?
Yeah, I know. Yes, please.
So here's the thing, right? And obviously, I spent some time in DC with Kuz. What's that thing Draymond just said where he said insecurity is loud?
Yep.
Shots fired. Pay attention. Take Notes TV.
So basically, here's what happened, right? We lost to them. I was on the Mavericks, And obviously, we have a MVP caliber guy, and we're trying to be a championship caliber team. Just went to the Western Conference Finals, et cetera, et cetera. So I make a statement about we need to be better, understanding the culture and how games are kind of played in DC, and saying that's an unacceptable loss in that fashion. He decides to respond because I guess he felt like it was a shot at him. And I wanted to respond. My agent told me to stand down, that we had, bigger fish to fry, things to do, get to the playoffs, et cetera, et cetera. But, now I'm not in that environment. I'm in the playoffs.
All right, before Spencer Dinwiddie drops these bars, because he already going, I'm in the playoffs. He's not. That was one shot. Spencer Dinwiddie is very intellectual. I will say that.
Not. And, to address, no, I'm just saying, to address the socialite, right? Like, there's a lot of guys in the NBA that really pour their heart and soul into basketball, are willing to do whatever it takes to win. There are a lot of guys that have different things that drive them and motivate them. I think if we look at, him and the way he approaches life, fame, all that stuff, that we could see that, his priorities tend to vary, right? Like, that's why he dressed the way he does. He, approaches basketball the way he does, the comments he makes. And like I said with the Draymond quote, insecurity is loud. Like, you know that you're there,
Shots fired.
shooting shots to try to get a contract. You're probably not even a third star really on a good team, because if you were, the Lakers would have kept you, right? Part of the reason you left was to try to make more money. Like, these are all things that are facts. And so at the end of my career, one thing that I want to be known, besides a guy that did whatever it took to win in whatever spot he was at, is a guy that was also very honest. And so, like, my complete response to Kuz and all that other stuff, to address it directly, I mean, I played with the guy. You know what I mean? We know what the priorities were, and a lot of times people thought I was talking about Brad or whatever, anything like that. I look at Brad in the same light as like a Dame. I think he's loyal to DC. I think probably on a championship team, he's probably got to be paired with like a Giannis. He's probably 1B, which is no shot. I know on a championship team, I'm probably the third guy, kind of like a Drew Holiday with a Chris Middleton and Giannis or whatever. I'm very secure with who I am in my career. I know on a really good team I can be a number 2, kind of like we are right here with the Brooklyn Nets. We got Mikal, we got me. We're still a playoff team. We're able to keep the ship right. But in DC, if you got 3 max dudes, Porzingis, Brad, and Kuz, like, how you miss the playoff? Like, it doesn't. None of these things make sense. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna wrap up right there. So that's how, that was Spencer Dinwiddie responding back to Kyle Kuzma, and this is what Kyle Kuzma had to say in response to Dinwiddie, and shots went off from Kyle Kuzma. Okay, since I'm so famous at FanDuel TV and Spencer Dinwiddie, let me give you all some clout. I'm usually unbothered but things on the internet, but I will not allow this delusional guy to continue to talk about my teammates and I. Here's a thread. Insecurity is loud. The Wizards and I have so much real estate on Dinwiddie Island. This guy got signed by a team for $60 million and was traded before the following season was over. Boom, shot fired. All right. What in the world would you have won in this league? Lie, you've been bounced around like a basketball, my boy. Boom, shots fired. You could thank KD and Kyrie and the spread heading 34 wins before the All-Star break, 11 and 13 after the break for your playoffs. Laughing emojis. Shots fired. Second option, more like second point guard. That was a really good one. My man, I watched you for 2 months at the end of your Wizards tenure being the second option. Average 8, 4, and 4. Sounds good, but glad you're hooping now. Yup, I got a bag coming. Stop hating. Kuzma do got a bag coming. 5, and yup, I got a bag coming. Stop hating. And last but not least, 6. The only way you'll ever be worth your contract is if the NBA finally gives you your wish of getting paid in crypto. Check the markets. Enjoy the clicks. Go at Sixers. Damn, I ain't gonna hold you. Kuzma definitely had them shots fired. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got a Dinwiddie. Unfortunately, Kuzma, you're gonna be watching from the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? But next year, you know what I'm saying? Like, these games should be interesting and very intense, because I know y'all both gonna take this personal, and I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with competitive banter. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about each other's personal lives, just about y'all game and what y'all feel about each other. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? And I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Drop down in the comments, so I need to let y'all know the vibe. Who's a better player, Spencer Dinwiddie or Kyle Kuzma, in y'all opinion? Let me know. All right, before I get to this China Mac beatdown today, tune in with the gang. Yo, shout out Ryobi. I appreciate you, gang. You know what I'm saying? Give me the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you tuning in, locking in with me. Hope you got a blessed weekend today. We still tuning up. I know y'all here for this China Mac. I tune in right now. I tune in right now. You know what I'm saying? I tune in right now because a lot of y'all don't know about China Mac getting beat down. You know what I'm saying? But if you go to my live section, which I'm about to show you right now, why do I keep promoting the live section in my t-shirts, which I'm wearing right now? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really doing this. I'm really waking up, giving y'all the vibes in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a major DJ Academics dude. I'm not Say Cheese. I'm doing this all from the underground. Y'all want to see somebody bubble? Yo, y'all should invest in me. Y'all really should. Like, I'm like really giving y'all knowledge. I'm not here just with the foolishness, the black exploitation that we got going on by these white conglomerate hip hop organizations. I'm really preaching the mathematics. Like, I'm really putting y'all on game. Like, I gotta establish the foundation before I can even give you more knowledge that I want to give y'all and empower one another. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot about me y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'd tune in with me if I was y'all. That's all I'm going to say, because I ain't going to steer you wrong, unlike some of these other podcasts and some of these other people. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to China Mac. I spoke on China Mac right here 4 days ago. Go to my live section. Fess me up. You know what I'm saying? He had got into it with some Bloods over the LeBrim situation. He was like kind of switching sides a little bit, talking with 050, who's beefing with LeBrim. These are blood organizations. Then we had Whack 100 and Mano getting into it, and somehow China Mac was in the middle of that. You know, and I had mentioned that I felt China Mac was going backwards a little bit, like to be released from prison, to cut off your former gang affiliation with your Asian gang. You feel me? Fess yourself up, do these Vlad interviews, find a way to get situated, get paid off the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Start your cooking show and other endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out here beefing with Troy Ave, sliding on his block, doing all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Telling the other old time New York dudes who clearly did a bunch of time on Clubhouse, where ain't nothing but dudes who want smoke and got time for it, to SMD, and you know, things like spiraled out of control. I don't know who did the jumping, but China Mac has confirmed he got jumped. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all details right now.
Man, we back up in this thing again, you dig? Hey, man, we got some news to report when it comes down to China Mac. Now, China Mac, he's reporting this on his own, bro. So I guess it did go down.
Courtesy
As
of
you can see from the mark
Death of the
on his
Cloud
neck.
Chaser.
And he goes with this post. He said, y'all jump me. It's all right. I see y'all. Smoke. So, like, a lot of people.
All right, and that's all we got right there. We got where that took place in NYC. This is a photo he uplifted. His neck looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? His neck looks crazy. All right, I don't know what they did, what they hit him with, but his neck looks crazy, yo. All right, it looks like they totally violated his neck. On God, like they totally violated his neck. I don't know how many dudes they was. You know what I'm saying? But like, what I will say, you know what I'm saying? When you was getting that Troy Ave, you spinning the block crazy, you doing all this other type of stuff. You're older than me, China Mac. That's some little kid shit to spin the block and tell niggas you're on their block. That's not grown man G shit. It's not. That's not how the real people like you supposed to move, yo. All right, number two, like, why are you even getting in the mix and like, you know, with dudes repping the five when you don't have really nothing to do with the five, yo? You're not in jail. You're home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're famous. You know what I'm saying? People are going to go out their way to find you. You know, you're not an average civilian. They're gonna come after you. You know, and you act like you were built for that and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And energy you put out, you received. I'm not here to judge you. I have no stake in the battle. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see you win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see you crash out. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that you were trying to do it for the Asian people and put on, and you know what I'm saying? I think you need to get back to that and make that your main focus, you know, rather than crashing out and having smoke with, you know, dudes who are not, you know, on your level financially. All right, so you know, you're just in a different place in life, and sometimes, no matter who faults it is, we gotta take the lesson, humble ourselves, and rather you can crash out and slide right now if you choose to, and you can get locked up. You know, fuck your money up on lawyers and be locked up. You know what I'm saying, for a long time, or you can learn from whatever, you know, move accordingly, move forward with your life, continue your YouTube journey. You know what I'm saying, rise above the hate. You know what I'm saying? And then if you run into whoever, whatever, and it is what it is, then that's one thing. But, you know, We need to stop moving backwards as a whole, as a people, for the culture. We need to stop moving backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when we up. I've been guilty of it before, when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But we do have these issues in our community. It's all across the board. In hip hop, in the culture, no matter if you're black, white, Asian, or whatever, we have these issues, and there's a lot of temptation and hate out there. Like, especially when you're popular and you're famous, you're gonna get hate regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's the inevitable. But there's some things that in your control that you can prevent some stuff from happening. And that's my overall point. And that's not just for China Mac. That's for everyone. Feel me? That's how I'm giving y'all the vibes today, with a real message for the gang. You know what I'm saying? Not entertaining the foolishness. Stand by with me real quick before we wrap up. I covered a lot of stories in a short amount of time today because I had to do it one time for the culture. And y'all fessed me up today. I appreciate it. It's a good Friday. It's hot. It's real hot. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all grab these t-shirts too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the Cash App there, but I ain't even promoting the Cash App. Just grab these t-shirts one time for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy AC Printers. Support AC Printers. He can get your brand started. If you want to do your own clothing, anything you want to do, like, he could really get with you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out my boy Zoe C. AC Printers doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my whole AGM movement. Shout out my boy Stacks. And we coming with it, yo. That's all I got to tell y'all. Before I wrap up, I just want to let y'all know I dropped 2 polls for the culture. You hear me? 2 major polls for the culture. And y'all voted very fast and efficiently. So don't act like y'all weren't tuned in with me, because y'all was. And I'm going to update y'all real quick. First poll I did: if you had to do business with one of these kingpins out of the 4, who would it be? And I picked Franklin from Snowfall. Yo, yesterday's episode of Snowfall was crazy. No cap, yo. That was a really good episode. I ain't gonna hold you. BMF and Snowfall, they be going back and forth. Then we had Meech from BMF. Then we had Raquel from Raising Kanan, one of my favorite shows. And we had Monet Tejada from the Power Book Ghost series. So in the lead, it's Franklin, then it's Meech, then it's Raquel, then it's Monet. We got 426 votes right there, over 9 comments on this. So if you don't like the vibes, go down there and vote. My latest poll, I took it back a generation. Best hook maker out the 4 for the culture. I gave y'all best hook maker before. It was more modern. You know what I'm saying? We had several people on that. Now I gave y'all one, from like 2009 to 2013 vibe, maybe a little before that. Best hook maker out the 4 for the culture: Akon, Pharrell Williams, The Dream, or T-Pain, Teddy Pendergrass. You hear me? And we have T-Pain in the lead at 56%. We got Pharrell Williams in second, Akon in third. Akon very slept on. A lot of classic hooks out of him. And The Dream is definitely slept on. A lot of classic hooks from him. If you don't like the results of the poll, it's not even a day old. I already got 342 votes. The other one was barely a day old, had over 425 votes. So I really appreciate y'all tuning in and giving me the vibes. It helps me drive content for the channel. I really appreciate all y'all locking in with me today the way we did. You already know the vibes, man. It's Friday. I got a lot of business to take care of. I got to wrap up so I can make moves and be on time for what I got to be on time for. But if anything major pops off, you already know who's going to give it to you first. You know what I'm saying? I've been giving you everything first. You know what I'm saying? Everything first. Or I'm on timing. Or I'm on super timing. You know what I'm saying? So, lock in with me, because, there's a lot of foolishness out there. There's a lot of cloudiness that can have thoughts in your mind and switch the narrative incorrectly. You want to get the real vibes, you know what I'm saying, fact-based vibes. We taking notes, we doing all that, and we moving. We really moving. Seriously. So lock in with me. I'm you know what I'm saying, we all dealing with hate right now, and I'm in that mood right now. I don't really show y'all that, but I'm in that mode right now, because a lot of dudes is playing, and I'm not. You hear me? So let's keep it a buck. Be safe this weekend. Stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And get with me, hit that like notification and subscribe one time for the culture, for a real one who really did it before 12 p.m. on a Friday for y'all and really get y'all the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all feeling. Drop down in them comments. Let me know what y'all jacking. Let me know what y'all supporting. Let me know the vibes out here in these freaking YouTube streets. Let me know. You already know the vibes. It's Take Notes TV. It's the one and only Notes, and we still taking over, and we'll be back. Gleek, 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 gleek.